Man, I hate nvidia, and that's gonna sound like the most obvious thing ever, but as someone that like tinkers with Linux a bit, if you're just using like Linux Mint or something, you're probably fine. But I like to use really obscure distributions where maybe NVIDIA testing isn't the best. What was that guy's name? Oh my god. Anyways, so I have had a hell of a time with this card. I'm still gonna make it work now that their open source drivers are becoming more of a thing. I'm excited for what that'll bring. But as you'll notice, this RuneScape window I have is using the old graphics, and I can't even use the GPU plugin because of this NVIDIA driver. I can on the proprietary driver, but I can't on the open source kernel modules, even though I'm using the proprietary driver along with them. So it's really weird. But if you want to use a muscle distribution like Chimera Linux or fucking Gentoo with muscle or Void Linux with muscle, you're kind of fucked because you're on NVIDIA. If you want to use a distribution like Fedora or OpenSUSE, which are notoriously anti-NVIDIA, good fucking luck. Now, there is, of course, uBlue, but man, I tried to install Bazite on this thing with the open modules, and it was like it just kept freezing. If I opened up Discover, it would crash, like hard crash. So there's like some memory leak in there or something, and it's really fucking with me. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm on Open Mandriva, but I had a problem with Open Mandriva where, because of the NVIDIA modules, it would like just completely, like my init FS won't load or anything. So I'm like, what the fuck? It's like extremely painful. So not only is my selection of distribution incredibly limited now, but the ones that I can use don't always work right. And so right now I managed to fix the open drivers on this, but of course that means I can't use some of the stuff I want to do. Stuff like obviously like World of Warcraft won't run right now, and I don't know why, but it won't on this distribution as long as I have NVIDIA. It's really weird. So what do I do? And really, I would like switch back to AMD because I have an AMD card sitting in my closet right now. And actually, it didn't even work on Windows because I was using LTSC, and LTSC has an outdated build that has graphical glitches when you're using a recent NVIDIA driver. So that's not cool. Um, like if I was scrolling on something, if I was filling out a captcha, it would like not. You have to like jiggle the window around to get it to refresh. So weird. And like Discord, like half the window would freeze and you'd have to jiggle the window around a bit. So I had to switch to Windows 11 Education N because N doesn't have some of the Copilot bull crap that the other stuff does because it's I don't know, it's illegal in Europe or something, I'm not really sure. And it's got like some anti-competitive crap like Windows Media Player for some reason because that's competition. So, Um so right now I'm still on Open Mandriva. I've gotten the drivers to kind of work. Hopefully I don't have to reflash my OS or whatever or reinstall whatever. And yeah, I hate NVIDIA. I see why people hate NVIDIA now. Because I had always bitched about it, but I'm like, well, the only cards I have are legacy cards. I've got like a Quadro K2100M and a NVIDIA like our GT 750M in my MacBook, so my experience wasn't all that bad. It was pretty bad, but it wasn't that bad. But now I've got a new NVIDIA card, which is supposed to arguably be better, and half my shit don't work anyways. So I'm like, damn, man. Like, what the hell is this? So I was told it was gonna be a bitch, but I said I wanted to do it. I wanted it for testing. I'm using it to test, and I am finding bugs. So that's cool. That's real nice. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of tired. So that's really nice. Yeah. Fuck Nvidia. Thanks.